God.
Yes.
And I want to talk to you from his position from the State of the Union address. Will you walk with us there? Because I want to share with you the State of the Union address is an annual address presented by the President of the United States of America each year, and it's presented to the United States Congress. The address not only reports on the condition of the nation, but also allows the President to outline his legislative agenda and national priorities to the Congress. The State of the Union is typically given before a joint session of the United States Congress and held in the House of Representatives in their chamber at the United States Capitol. The address is most frequently used to outline the presidential legislative proposal for the upcoming and the ensuing year. This model is modeled after the monarch's speech from the throne during the state opening of Parliament. In the United Kingdom, such a report is required now by the United States Constitution. Would you believe that the Constitution does not require that this report be given in the form of a speech, although virtually every president since Woodrow Wilson has made the State of the Union report in this form of a speech delivered personally before a joint session of Congress. In our Constitution, it is said this way in Article 2, Section 3 of the United States Constitution. It says regarding our President, and we have the wonderful, illustrious new President, President Barack Obama. It says, he shall, pretty soon it shall be she, he shall from time to time give Congress information of the state of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he or she shall judge necessary and expedite. I want you to see something. Since the address has been made to the Capitol and during a joint session of Congress, the President must, somebody say must, be invited by the Congress to both enter the House of Representatives chambers.
All right.
And also he must be invited then actually to address the joint session. I'm here on behalf of who is our chief over the joint nation of Christianity. And his desire is to address the conditions and also what would be recommended legislatively to cure the conditions that we're in. Our sisters and brothers in modern day Christendom, if you will allow us for just a short moment to tell you what the temperature literally is of the Church of Jesus Christ. Sisters and brothers, we see here that God has pointed towards the prophets because he has established these giftings in the body for the perfecting of the saints. He called them apostles and prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers for the edifying, for the perfecting of the church until we all come into the full measure and stature of Jesus Christ. He chooses this prophet for us today because it allows us to see the temperature of where God's heart is concerning us. God says in Jeremiah 6 and 16, go stand. Now this is from the point of view of the Message Bible. Go stand at the crossroads and look around. Ask for directions of the old roads and the tried and the true roads. Then When you find them, take it and discover the right routes for you. And in doing so, you will bring peace to your soul. Hosea says it this way in 5 and 10. He says the problem would not be so adamantly and so distinct among the people, but it is their leaders. Often the princes and the leadership of Judah are like those who remove the landmarks, the barriers that are put up there so that we can discover what is right and wrong. He said, I will pour out my wrath and my fury upon them like waters. That's amplified text. Sisters and brothers, leadership have the anointing from God, whether we are chief leaders or secondary leaders or third in our succession. Leadership has been given the ability to have a charismatic and an anointing that leads and also provides people an attitude and atmosphere of trust. The charisma is from God. We call it anointing. We call it grace. We call it a draw. We call it the stuff. Sisters and brothers, these have been given back so that people would be influenced to the good. Charisma can also be to influence people to the bad. It's according to how they use the power that God has given them. In Proverbs, the proverbial writer says, then declares to us, his people in 22 and 28, he says it this way, remove not, thou shalt not remove the ancient landmarks. The landmarks that have been given by your fathers. Sisters and brothers, the landmarks are not there to hurt us. They're there to keep us as a body of Christendom safe. The barriers are not there to say, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. No, the barriers are there to keep us safe from the wrath and the impending danger of the Lord. Sisters and brothers, and for the ensuing plots and the machination of the enemy, the craftiness, the wiles, the deceptions of that evil one, that dragon, that liar, that schemer, that one who has already been condemned. Because we don't know absolutely the thinking and the very darkness of Satan, God has set barriers there to keep his children safe.